all of those points. But then we're heading over here through our maps and picks here. We are going to be seeing a GAIJIN Invicta is going to win that coin toss, meaning they have that advantage, which is going to be very dire for AIM Artemis. But you know what? It doesn't really matter. I think at this point, they just really need to step it up no matter if they are at a disadvantage or not. Raid and Standoff are going to be banned, and it's going to be interesting how Hardpoint is going to be here in Summit yet again. Oh no, this is going to be dangerous right now, AJ, for AIM Artemis, as we know that GAIJIN Invicta has played this map earlier on, so maybe they can just, correct their mistakes.
Yeah, absolutely. And we are talking about that reset of spawn at the third as well as fourth hardpoint, which will be able to swing the match your way. Let's see exactly which team is able to pull that off. As Summit and Standoff gets banned for match number 2. Search and Destroyed. AIM Artemis calls for it to happen at firing range. And this is going to be straightforward. Let's see exactly which side will be able to go in there for those quick plants. And hopefully, AIM Artemis has learned from, GAIJIN Invicta, I have to say, has learned from their slow approaches to that bomb site.
Hold on, let me guess what's going to be domination. Is it going to be firing range? Come on, just make it firing range, please. Crash and Standoff are going to be banned here in domination, and here we go. Just how I pegged it, firing range. This is basically a show of what we had a while ago with GAIJIN Invicta versus Velvet, AJ.
It's like the mirror of the picks, right? But Hardpoint as well as Search and Destroy for map number 4 and 5, if at all it gets pushed that far. Firing range will drop in for Hardpoint yet again, not going into Summit this time round. And let's see Search and Destroy as GAIJIN Invicta will be able to pick the final map, will call us into Crossfire. Now let's see if or not these two, quite equally skilled team, at least based on how they've performed against XDG as well as Velvet, take it into match number 5, or will it be once again?
They did win a while ago here in Hardpoint, and we are starting it off here in Summit Hardpoint. It is going to be a different map though, but I think the fact that they won that, maybe they are confident, but you are going to be going up against a player like Mia and also Tokyo, which have been doing so well so far.
Okay, now let's see exactly how they will be able to take this, as Isa gets a little laggy on my side. Devi will be able to take her out. It is AIM Artemis that opens up the hard point. Well, GAIJIN Invicta dropping in for just a quick moment to disrupt the points pickup. But AIM Artemis able to deal with all of the early pressure. And this is what I like to see. Can AIM Artemis keep this sort of a pressure up in this game? Are we going to be able to see Yisa once again start performing?
Well, it's going to be interesting how Isa is going to be able to do this, but so far she's doing actually good. And that rotation off of AIM Artemis has been doing so well so far. We have 0 points here from GAIJIN Invicta, but it's still too early to tell. Now, they need to make that early rotation already in P2, which is going to be very, very open, and they need to get that really amazing power position here in 2F, because if you have position off 2F, now that is a way to go for P2.
I am not sure why nobody has corrected me so far, because I just realized something very, very important, Beef. The loser of this match is actually going to get eliminated. Why was I under the illusion that there is no elimination today? I will have no idea, because the winner of this match will be able to go into the lower bracket final for tomorrow. One team will not be able to proceed. This is a do or die time for both of these teams. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that just changes the amount of energy the Mustachio has to invest into this series. So let's light it up, Pete.
Okay, I thought I was the one that was wrong a while ago, because I said it was do or die, but you said, oh no, it's going to be eliminated. I'm like, what? Okay, let's go. Now that we finally have confirmation that people are going to be eliminated for today, gives us more energy to actually say that, oh my gosh, this one team is going to be eliminated. And right now it's going to be AIM Artemis is going to have that amazing rotation off of P3. And right now GAIJIN Invicta is having such a hard time here.
This is why I've always failed in all of my major exams, okay? I've never got I've never gotten the most important question right when it truly matters, as it is going to be AIM Artemis picking up all of those 40 points. GAIJIN Invicta onto that comeback gameplay at the cable car. Will we be able to see them make not only a comeback, but also stage a defense so that AIM Artemis will not be able to make a push right back through in this game? Because so far, AIM has been very, very impressive, don't you think?
Exactly, AIM has been so good in this competition so far, and especially with that hardpoint win a while ago, you already know they're going to be able to actually get it. But then GAIJIN Invicta just got that P3 a little bit early, and there's 20 seconds left. They're not able to actually contest, but the rotation needs to go around as AIM Artemis is already positioning themselves here in that next hardpoint, which is going to be P4, and GAIJIN again is going to be getting all of those scrap points.
Okay, cable car platform, they will be able to fight for all of it. But as we go in for the next rotation, AIM Artemis wants to have more of this hard point. They are already set for that defense, and they do not want GAIJIN Invicta anywhere near that. This is AIM Artemis's spawn point, and this is now a particular objective for GAIJIN Invicta to not only pick that hard point up, but to also reset their spawns, which I believe they may have just done.
Exactly, that what happened here, and especially right now with that rotation and knowing that AIM actually went in for the early rotation, but then they just couldn't win all of those gunfights. And I think it's because that the operator skills were brought out here, and GAIJIN Invicta, that was a really good deal, but it's going to be interesting how all of it later on goes through, especially with that P2 where everything just gets off.
This might just be game over. GAIJIN Invicta has played this to perfection. They go into AIM Artemis's hard point, they reset their spawn, and they are able to pick those points up. And they are purposely getting themselves killed now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to allow AIM Artemis to get those points. Why? Because they just want to drop into control room number 2. And just like that, GAIJIN Invicta is already on point. They forcefully get themselves eliminated so that they can be transported to the place where it just gives them so much of advantage. And this might just be the closure of game number 1. But AIM Artemis stepping right back in there to continuously make it difficult for GAIJIN Invicta B.
The cluster strike is down, and both teams are having such a difficult time really going in there, but AIM Artemis really taking advantage of the cluster strikes, and no one is going to be up here yet again, but GAIJIN is going to be there. And at this point, it's really up to all of these teams who can actually contest here in control room number 2. You can't really hold this point for so long. All you can do is actually just contest it, but you can see here, AIM Artemis is doing such a good job, and right now the points are racking up slowly.
Oh, slowly for sure, but here comes GAIJIN Invicta right back with those questions, but they seem all a little too scattered. This is a beautiful pack being held down by AIM Artemis, but the problem is the contention of the hardpoint will ensure neither team manages to pick those points up, and a few scraps this time being picked up by GAIJIN Invicta, but more importantly, they did not allow AIM Artemis to pick those important points up. And here comes that fight right back through as we move out onto the edge platform. A cluster strike will be brought in by AIM Artemis for them to pick a few points right back up. But Mia on that VTOL now, Beef.
Oh, Mia being such an aggressive player here, getting rid of 2x 1 Goliath. What a waste here by AIM Artemis. GAIJIN Invicta doing such a good job, really denying everyone. This VTOL is going up in the air so far. It's not down yet, AJ.
Oh my god, too much of damage is done. This is not a domination match. This is a hardpoint match. But even if so, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, just by not taking out that VTOL, GAIJIN Invicta has managed to kind of push this to the 138 point, but it's not too far away. It's not domination, which literally means as long as AIM Artemis can hold their own and not give up, the comeback could just be made. Sammy with a quick pop on that XS1. This is the contention for cable car platform. AIM Artemis still trying to fight it out of GAIJIN's hands, but at that 140 mark, GAIJIN looks like they want to close this off.
Mia definitely being such an amazing player here for her team. Amazing player. 43, AJ. She has 43 kills in hardpoint.
Team will be stopped today. And is that going to be the side of GAIJIN Invicta or AIM Artemis in here, Beef? The one match that we have seen, is it going to be how the whole day plays out?
Look at the points that you're seeing here. There is no question, absolutely no question, who win this one. And GAIJIN Mia with 43 kills, 14 deaths. That
on, because most of these players, they usually fall back to their preferred locations, especially when we look at, search and destroy, right? When you assume your defensive or your offensive positions, most of these players will pick those exact same spots. So if they can identify how Mia plays this, and if Mia does not change her strategies up, maybe that's something AIM Artemis can look at capitalizing on.
Exactly, but then here we go. They were able to capitalize on that, but then the trade does come in here. It is a 4v3 situation here, AJ, and that push off of V's seemed to be really good for now, but then I don't know if they're going to be able to pull it off with just 3 members.
Oh,
no, not 2.
What is going on? Unfortunately for AIM Artemis, they do take Mia out, but GAIJIN Invicta literally responds saying, dude, we don't need Mia to win these rounds. Mia's right back in there. Let's go. Round number 2. Can AIM Artemis pick this one up?
We see here a rotation early.
Oh! With a double kill! Rosie with the perfect sniping!
What? I was about to say my spiel, but then I'm so glad that you took that for me because I just didn't understand what just happened there. Rosie finally getting the kills that she wanted, that she couldn't get a while ago from Team Velvet. And now, this is what we're talking about. GAIJIN Invicta is on a revenge streak right now, and Mia is going to be that player to kill everyone.
She is not happy at all that she got eliminated so early, finally taken down, but there was backup to drop right back in there. GAIJIN Invicta looking so aggressive against AIM Artemis. Let's take a quick look and see exactly how they will set up this attacking side. AIM Artemis should be able to invade that alpha side by the time they will traverse through the shower front. It looks like the setup of a defense from the side of AIM Artemis is just going to be... Sorry, GAIJIN is a little bit too strong.
Now, that information with Rosie saying that, okay, the smoke has been down here in A long. Now, we should just head over here, get that rotation on. But I think that it went a little bit too late as 2 members does go down. But then the response from Ellen is going to be difficult. But then AJ, here we go. This is the win that AIM Artemis might just get.
They might draw. Oh, beauty! Yisa as well as Azri taking down their opponents at the exact same time. And AIM Artemis will pull one back, but is that enough? We will take a look. They are on the attacking side. They can command the way this game is taken. Hopefully, they don't drop into Bravo often. AIM Artemis, as they will once again traverse through that shower front. Smoked off the part for Rosie to not be able to perform, taking out Tokyo. AIM Artemis, they have got the advantage in this round, Beef.
I think it's because they know that no one is going to be having eyes on mid and having that advantage. They don't even pop a smoke off mid. They just go through that trailer. And I think that hole needs to be filled by GAIJIN Invicta, as right now they are down 1 man and it's 1 woman. It's going to be difficult for them to actually go through here, but it's very, very doable. They are going to be trying to actually get that rotation on it through that flank. But then here we go. It is a 3v5 situation.
Okay, Mia taking Yisa out of the equation. AIM Artemis still has got 4 players and the bomb has been planted. 15 seconds more in here. Time is running out. GAIJIN Invicta needs to respond. Sammy on the defense, but unfortunately she will have the termite just blocking her vision. Backs away. Opportunity now, but it is just too late. And AIM Artemis will be able to pick 1 round, 1 point up for themselves, equalizing 2 apiece.
Now, knowing that there is a hole through mid and that there's going to be 2 players heading over to warehouse, they need to make that defense through mid stronger. Like what I've said before, they don't really learn from their past mistakes, and we're seeing here yet again 2 players going into trailer yet again, but then we see here 4 players are going to be inside trailer. Here we go. This is what we're talking about. They learned finally. They're listening to us.
Oh, you see... Okay, now GAIJIN are doing absolutely perfectly, but Azri will get shut down. Now, here's the thing. The mid was being held. That is exactly how Rosie went in for that double kill early on. They weren't smoking out the mid of their section, but how AIM Artemis actually was playing that very smartly is they tossed their smoke all the way right in front of this command center, and Rosie was not able to go in for her usual snipes, and she was forced to take that A bomb site. But unlucky for the side of AIM Artemis, Rosie is quite crazy with those close quarters combat on that snipe as well. GAIJIN Invicta, 2 ladies down. AIM Artemis, they will have the beautiful advantage to take this 3-all. Are we going to be able to see them do it, Biff?
We'll see, especially with players like Rosie, Mia, and Devi. It's very possible for them to actually go push, but they need to stick together. Oh, Azri gets the kill, though. It's not going to be looking nice for GAIJIN Invicta.
Okay, now let's see exact... Oh, Azri with one more opportunity in here. Rosie, beautiful response. Mia shut down. Rosie, solo play in here so far, but unfortunately will not be able to get that melee kill. And AIM Artemis will be able to equalize things. 3 apiece now. GAIJIN Invicta isn't able to pull a far too much.
Destroy the objective.
Exactly, but then look at the points that we have. Look at the kills. Muji, at round number 6, still has 0 kills. That is very surprising to me, especially at a level like this. She needs to start getting those kills. Oh, Rosie with that kill off of that grenade!
Okay, now Yisa as well as Sammy doing it for AIM Artemis. Can they go in there for the plant as well? The defense is immediately dropping in for GAIJIN Invicta. Devi, Man of War attack, gets that kill. Oh, and in for the expose, but Kimmy will be able to take it down with a beautiful play slide. And Rosie now with the bomb will be able to defend her position. QQ9 on the takedown. Mia in there as well to make sure that it is gonna be easy for them. This breaks down into a one-on-one situation. Sniper going up against the QQ9 and is not gonna be either side with the bomb and the thermite with the beautiful takedown, and that's what makes Mia an amazing Valkyrie.
Mia with that big IQ gameplays. What the heck? Mia is doing such an amazing job. Not only is she good at that fire play, but she's also so smart, knowing that she has no choice but to stay there with that thermite kill. Amazing plays here, but we are seeing a rotation off of A, heavy rotation. All the team members of GAIJIN Invicta are going to be doing that plan over there, doing such a good job.
Okay, Kimi unfortunately does not spot out the right position. Tokyo takes her out. QQ9 does not bring in the KRM this time round into the firing range. And Tokyo will be able to take Yisa as well, as she makes a very careless rotation in towards the bomb site. 4-3, and GAIJIN Invicta look like they will be able to pick up point number 5 unless Azri, Sammy, and Muji can make a gameplay in here. Just like what Beef has pointed out, Muji is unable to perform. QQ9, and this is round number 8 with 0 kills. She needs to step it up just a little bit for her side. Sammy, Man of War, onto the approach. Unfortunately taken down. Devi right behind. Muji once again slain. And this is just Azri all alone with the amazing headshot snipe. But it is not enough, B.
We are at match point. One more round. If GAIJIN Invicta wins this, they are going to be having another round on their name. Now, if they win this one, they are an advantage because that's it. If they win that domination round, all they need is one more win over here. And it's going to be a very quick push up of Bravo. Everyone but one is going to go here in Bravo. One is going to stay here, but it's going to be interesting how they actually play this.
Yeah, great play coming in here from Sammy. Tosses the thermite right on the ground and then goes in for that shot. Tokyo didn't see that coming. AIM is looking like they are all set, geared to take this win. Mia, QQ9 dropping in for GAIJIN Invicta and will be able to thin the herd out. Rosie goes in for that shot as well. Sammy takes her out. It's going to be Devi that equalizes back this situation. Kimmy with that backstab will be able to make this a one-on-one. Devi with the opportunity to go in for the plant will go in for the fake and then rotate over. This is IQ 9,999 coming in from Devi, but Kimmy sees right through her gameplay and they walk right in front of each other for Devi to take the bat to the face. GAIJIN Invicta will take
going through in mid, and she went for that flag, getting rid of 2 players. And even though AIM had the advantage, she was able to get all those 2 kills and really erasing the play that AIM Artemis had. But here we go. Gaijin Devi having those 9 kills and Sammy having those 6. Issa having that 9, trying to get all
number 1 in their first series of the day. Because if they cannot show us that side of themselves, GAIJIN Invicta will be able to roll them out of the competition.
Right now, we have AIM Artemis having the advantage of finally getting their butt lit on fire. And I mean, I know it is an advantage for GAIJIN Invicta because they only need 1 more, but then we just need that mindset from AIM Artemis to actually win this one. And having that mindset of not losing is definitely dangerous. And the battle for Bravo is going to be the name of the game here. They need to get into that top 10, they need to get the trailer and tower as well.
Okay, now let's see exactly how they will take this, because a triple cap attempt coming in very early for the side of AIM Artemis. I would say that's a little too hopeful, and we will be able to see GAIJIN Invicta pick up the barracks hut. Bravo closed down by the side of GAIJIN Invicta, and AIM Artemis now needs to step it up because the most difficult of sites to take over has been taken over by the side that has been dominant in the series so far. But a two-lady stand-up onto Bravo will make sure AIM Artemis snatches it back up in style.
Actually, GAIJIN Invicta was the one that got Bravo right now, and AIM is still trying to get that. See, we can see here AIM Artemis trying so hard.
It's the logo colors, and the mustache is just drunk for some reason today, man. Beautiful triple cap being picked up by GAIJIN Invicta. AIM Artemis with that fight back onto Bravo, but it's just not hitting the mark, and it gets cleared off immediately. GAIJIN Invicta better not win this by a landslide, okay? I want to see a 150-108 victory.
Exactly. I really want to see that as well, but it looks like it's quite a dominating game here so far by GAIJIN Invicta, really having that triple cap so early on, but it wasn't that far off. It wasn't that long enough that they were actually able to keep that, and they need to go for no doubt about it, AIM Artemis needs to go for that alpha take and also that Charlie. They need 2 people here in Charlie and 3 people heading over through that A-bomb site because they need to go and let go of that Bravo.
Unfortunately, it's just the way they are spawning back through should allow them to pick up on their barracks hut right now. The pressure will not come through for the side of GAIJIN Invicta, but the reversal will happen as Charlie gets picked right back up. And at all points, GAIJIN Invicta want to make sure that they maintain the hold on 2 sides, and AIM Artemis on the other hand, it's a constant battle to see if or not they can fight for 1 back. Will they be able to switch the, the way the game works here and turn the pressure onto GAIJIN Invicta? At the moment, it just seems like it's a little too difficult for them.
Exactly. It is a little bit too difficult for them, as we see here at Contest Tokyo, just contesting all by herself, but does fail.
Okay, now every single time they go in for that barracks hut takeover, they lose clearing area. But this time, are they going to be able to show us that there is a difference? Barracks hut takeover coming through. AIM Artemis almost, and yes, they do. They capture 2 sites. The question is, how long can they maintain a hold on this? They will be able to take Charlie back. No, clearing area prevention by AIM Artemis will make sure that they are all set for a triple cap. But unfortunately, we will reach the halfway point, B.
At some point, I actually thought that they were going to get that triple cap. And for that first round, the thing that lacked for AIM Artemis is the fact that they couldn't really hold down those power positions in the top 10 tower and also top wood also. And also getting that trailer control, which mostly GAIJIN Invicta had. And they really need to go for that distraction gameplay off of Charlie as well, which they did so far, but they were having difficulties of actually taking that.
Okay, barracks hut picked up in here. GAIJIN Mia, Sparrow kill on with the Travis. Beautiful kill once again and gets the 3rd one in a row. Are we going to be able to see her use the Sparrow to pick up on one of the hard points at the same time? She just uses it as extermination. Best control, they say. Scarlet dropping in with the exact same gameplay as well, trying to pick up Bravo for AIM Artemis. Unfortunately, it's not going to be as easy as that. GAIJIN Invicta will be able to force the question as they increase their hold on that Bravo side, little by little. That's the way they choose to take it, and finally, they complete their hold. And GAIJIN Invicta back in the driving seat close this game off. Sammy with the War Machine, and she will be able to force the case over at clearing area for the side of AIM Artemis. But on that note, on that point, they lose Barracks Heartbeat.
Exactly. They able to actually, trying to go for Charlie, they lost Alpha in the process. And I think now that is their weakness. When they're trying to go for a point here, and then again, it's going to be a triple cap yet again. Now it's going to be a large triple cap because the cluster strike is going to be going down. Now this is the genius that I love about GAIJIN Invicta, right? Now that they're dominating here, they are not able to actually give all of that here, especially with AIM Artemis trying to go and get those points. If they lose this one, they're going to lose it all.
Oh, absolutely, man. Look at GAIJIN Invicta. They want just perfection. They clear out even that little bit over at that barracks hut. They will clear out clearing area as well. And Mia will be able to prevent the capture on Charlie at the very last moment. This is a triple cap that will be held by GAIJIN Invicta. And this is just gonna look like game over for AIM Artemis. They aren't even able to capture back Charlie, and this will be the prevention of the century in Call of Duty Mobile. Yisa right now bringing in a VTOL of her own. Are they going to be able to get it though? No, it is still a triple cap by GAIJIN Invicta on the map beat.
What? Issa already has that VTOL, yet they still couldn't keep one more point. What a disappointment.
See.
Exactly, and we can see here GAIJIN Devi with 24 kills, the MVP for GAIJIN Invicta, and Issa finally stepping it up for the last time with 25 kills to her name, the most out of everyone over here. And it was amazing effort to actually see the AIM girls to really bring it up here, especially at the last day of their fight. And it's going to be interesting how all of these girls really bring it at the next time, because I want to see them in future tournaments.
Yeah, absolutely great to see Yisa back up there performing as the MVP. She wasn't really shining much at all earlier on today. And, that could have really kind of given the team of AIM a sucker punch right in the gut, right? To have your MVP not be able to play at the top of a game, it's not really going to do you well or fine at all at the playoffs. 150 to 108, 6-3, 150 to 63. Hey, at least there's a 6-3 there for firing range. GAIJIN Invicta takes an amazing victory over AIM Artemis. But look, I have been thoroughly impressed by the side of AIM. Haven't you, Beef?
Exactly. I have been so impressed, especially getting that 1 point off of XTG LXIX earlier on. And I thought that would be enough for them to actually get at least 1 point here against GAIJIN Invicta. But they weren't able to do so, sadly, especially with that loss in Hardpoint. I think that was the one where, they kind of just lost all of their hope. Now, this is